in a recession. Unemployment is at a high. Every research, there's no jobs to be found. Structural, frictional, cyclical. Then some will blame the government. They will avert their eyes. Everyone agrees we aren't the PPC. We need to get out of this trough. In the business cycle, there are 4 phases. Follow the trend line, growth and contraction. Measure the changes of the real GDP in the cycle, the business cycle. Once we begin an expansion with an expansionary policy, raising taxes, decreasing spending, we will go back to the P. We are now at full unemployment, producing as much as we can. Our net exports will outweigh all the imports, and Q money will be at a high. In the business cycle, there are 4 phases, all trend line, growth and contraction. Measure the changes of the real GDP, yeah, in the cycle. In the business cycle, there are 4 phases, yeah. Follow the trend line, growth and contraction. Measure the changes of the real GDP, yeah, in the cycle. The business cycle, it's the real GDP, yeah, in the cycle, the business cycle.
Employment is at a high. Everywhere there's search, there's no jobs to be found.
Nope.
Structural, frictional, cyclical. Some will blame the government. They will avert their eyes. Everyone agrees we are at the PPC. We need to get out of this trough.
Get out of it!
In the business cycle, there are 4 phases. Follow the trend line, growth and contraction. Measures the changes of the real GDP.
Measure them up.
In the cycle, the business cycle. Once we begin our expansion policy, with expansion policy raising taxes, decreasing spending, we will go back to the peak.
Peak up to the top.
We are now at full employment, producing as much as we can. Our net exports will outweigh our imports.
Imports.
And Q money will be at a high.
All-time high.
In the business cycle, there are 4 phases. Follow the trend line, growth and contraction. Measure the changes of the real GDP. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the cycle,